Yes. Today we're talking Beast Wars. Just kidding. We are not talking Beast Wars. I know, I'm surprised too. No, welcome to all my adoring fan. We certainly have an episode today. Today we'll be talking Super Colossal Jurassic World Mattel figures. Super Colossal Dinosaurs. Smut. Yes. I am filming to you from another Buffalo Bills Sunday. The season is quickly going up in flames, not unlike Corbett's apocalyptic firestorm. Or maybe it's not. I guess we'll see. Let's get these guys out of the way, because they're so big. And I know you came here for me, not for the toys. So, why don't we talk about me? No, we'll talk about the toys, of course. Mattel has blessed us with many different weird species of dinosaur figures, and they've even gotten into the girlfriend replacement game with these Super Colossals. Yes, they're life-size, and boy, they are hard to snuggle with, I'll give you that. They're like a real one. They're so hard, and cold, and mean. Anyway, I think the only ones that they make that I don't have is the Super Colossal Blue, because blue sucks. And the Carnotaurus, I'm pretty sure that's all of them. They should make a Triceratops. That would be sweet. Yes, I have the original non-battle damaged Colossal T-Rex. It doesn't have sound. It just has the cloaca butt thing where you can shove little things down its gullet and pull them out. So I have the T-Rex, the wondrous Legacy Brachiosaurus, and the Legacy Apatosaurus. So happy they made sauropods. So happy. First up, we have Mrs. BBC herself. That's right, big brown colossal T-Rex. And yahoo! Ginormouso. So big. Mattel, for the most part, knocks it out of the park, as I like to say. The mold, the sculpt is really cool. Again, Mattel has its thing with its teeny tails. This one's kind of long, but it's skinny. And it's gigantic feet. Now, the reason these have gigantic feet is so that it can stand in any which way. It's always standing. It's not going to fall over. Still, though, for the most part, they do really good with their Jurassic Rex sculpts. The head is spot on. That is a Jurassic T-Rex. The color is a little weird, once left to be desired. Some of the later Rex that they're coming out now are more, I would say, movie accurate. But for a while there, they were stuck in this light brown crap that is in no way indicative of how it actually looks in the movie. But that's how it does. So I'm just going to be kind of going like this because it's bigger than I am. The big feet thing somehow seemingly extends to the Apatosaurus too, which is complete nonsense. It has 4 legs. It's going to stand. You don't need big feet. I will say this forever, and if they would just make a full-sized Amber Collection T-Rex for like $250, maybe the feet would be a little smaller, and maybe I could shut up about the paint and the articulation and all that other crap. That's all I want. Make it happen. The Beast of the Mesozoic, Creative Beasts or whatever, figures are making a big articulated T-Rex. So can you, and so can we. At the same time, while they hate me, they also love you, because they're making tons of weird species like, whoa, like Nasutoceratops and Mimi and Quetzalcoatlus and Metriacanthosaurus and Carcharodontosaurus and Kentroceratops. Awesome, crazy, I love it. Sauropelta, but yeah. If you're gonna make 80 Rexes like you do, you gotta at least make one of them unbelievable. So also make note, I painted the fingernails on this. I painted the fingernails and the dew claw thing, and I even painted some of the gums. This has not come standard. I wanted it to look a little cooler than what it does, so I painted it myself, and I think it looks a lot better. So the gimmick on this guy, we'll get there. His up and down jaw moves, nothing at the neck, just a weird seam. Armies on a swivel, leggies on a swivel. The tail moves, but it doesn't move at the base and moves like weirdly in the middle. It kind of... Oh boy. Fear not, folks. It comes like that in the box so that you could put it together. So the tail does not move that way. Oh, I gotta snap that. The vagina keeps opening. So that's where the gimmick comes in. You'll shove something down its throat. For example, this AK-47 I still have laying around. Oh! Bye-bye. Microphone, and out comes the poop. Let's get that microphone back. Okay. You're okay? Okay. Everyone's okay. That's gonna happen like 30 times here. It's weird to me that the Rex figures, Mattel hasn't figured out the gummy cheek thing yet. Like, it's two separate pieces. It seems to me that you could just make one of these pieces be long and have like a crevice in the jaw for it to fit into, so it would look like one big piece. But as you can see, it's two separate ones, and it looks kind of dumb. I'm just surprised that they haven't figured it out yet. So yeah, the legs move. It's not in the most standard default. It's not in the most neutral. It's not in the most neutral position. So it's always gonna be stepping in some way. Go back and forth, and the feet move crappily. I mean, you sever the toe when that happens, and I don't know why a lot of their feet do that, but they do. Anyway, in terms of just sheer look at this thing on the frickin' shelf if you have room, it's awesome looking. I mean, the big roar face. Oh, whoa! Careful, Rexy. Very cool. I like it a lot. And if you even pose it at a certain angle, you kind of can't tell that the tail is teeny or that the feet are huge. It kind of almost looks right, which is good enough, I suppose. They've re-released this one about 1 billion times, from Battle Damage to Dino Escape or whatever, the Roar Attack or whatever the hell the boxing and branding is, but they haven't changed the colors in any way, which is surprising. I figured by now they would have released the darker gray stuff. As a display piece though, damn it, it is cool. All of these retail for about 50 bucks. And they're all like really firm, hard plastic, which I guess is meant for durability and playability. You can pretty much run this over with a car and feed it to the dogs and all this other stuff. So that's the T-Rex. Alrighty, let's move on, shall we? Next, we're gonna talk Brachiosaurus. That's right, look at this majestic monstrosity. Goodness, it is huge. It's so big, you can't even see it. There it is. But man, good lord, is that thing big. Just put it down. Hello. Hello, how are you? This thing doesn't live in a swamp unless you found my special Jurassic socks. This thing is massive, gorgeous, just about perfect. This is the Jurassic Park Brachiosaurus. And for once, it's like they took the maquette or the digital model and they said, you know what, we don't need big feet. And I love it. Look at that. They look normal. They're normal feet. And it's not falling over because it's got 4 legs. How is this possible? Now on to the bitching. The paint is serviceable. I wish there was more to it. It just got the light on the bottom and the darker gray on top. It kind of looks really monochromatic. On that camera, it looks pretty good. From my view, it looks bad. But I mean, I wish there was a little bit more to it. That being said, it does look like the movie. So we got jaw movement, and as you can see by me bringing it into the frame, the neck movement is ridiculous. What the hell is that? Who thought that that was a good idea? What? I mean, I understand having some kind of movement, but... No! 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 Yes? No! And it does also swivel here, but there's no other necular movement. The tail, for its part, does kind of wiggle a little bit. No spinning. It's one of those Build-A-Toys again. And we got all 4 legs moving on a swivel tightly. Tight, tight, tight. And nothing else. Ugh. Ugh. Can kind of almost do the stand-up thing from the movie. Trees. More trees, please. Yeah, I don't know how else you would choose to do the neck without more just articulation in the neck itself, like a bend and stuff. But still, it's weird as hell and it's super dumb. Other than that, it's just about perfect. Holy fan service. This is something that everyone has wanted since 1993. Kenner was never able to give us giant sauropods. The biggest one in their lines was always the T-Rex, or maybe the Spinosaurus from number 3. But I think that was Hasbro then, wasn't it? I don't know. Anyway, yes, beautiful, perfect Brachiosaurus, just about. Atta girl. Lastly, we've got the legacy of Apatosaurus! Hooray! America has waited far too long for this baby. I think it was Europe and other places got it like a year ago, and we just got it a few months ago. So it's been a long time coming, and it is okay. It's okay. It's not great. There are parts of it that I really like, and there are parts of it that I really hate. I'm sure we can already see what I don't like about it. I've hoped for a big Apatosaurus for years. It's one of my favorite dinosaurs. One of my biggest statues in the basement is of an Apatosaurus. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. And this one, is purely out of Jurassic World, the first one. And the face sculpt is so good. It's so cute and so pretty and so fun. They really did a good job overall. Lots to like, lots to not. First of all, the paint and the colors on it are really interesting and fun. They have a really good, like, stripy looking bits to it. I don't think, even a lighter color on the bottom. So there's a bit more to this one on the legs and stuff. A bit more to this one than on the Brachiosaurus, which is good in terms of paintage. But the overall appearance is where you lose me. Again, the tail is not long enough. The feet are too huge. I feel like if they would have made, like, I don't know if this is sacrificing the scale that they're going for, but if they would have made the legs smaller, that tail might not be too teeny, actually. Might be okay. But with that, the giant ass feet. Again, it's got 4 legs. I'll say it forever until I die, until all my fans stops watching. He's okay. He might watch next episode. But come on, guys. Okay. I'll stop. We'll just talk about it. The overall look of it is really cool. There's no paint on the toesies. His mouth opens kind of funnily. There's a little bit of head movement, a little bit. The neck does not go up and down, sadly. It does go side to side. And the same with the tail, side to side. And there's a little crappy, kind of loose piece at the end that moves. And of course, the feeties move. Even if these are flawed, these long necks are very much appreciated. I'm glad they exist. Much to a less extreme extent. Much like the Jurassic World movies. I'm glad they exist. They are piles of dog shit, but I'm glad they exist. These are good, and I'm glad they exist. Could be better, but I'm glad they exist. Littlefoot! I wish it was Littlefoot. Oh, by the way, congrats on your 30 film achievement, Littlefoot. You're an inspiration. Are you peeking out down there? Are you peeking? Is Brachiosaurus peeking down there? I see him. Now, I'm a little afraid to do this because, honestly, these guys may even be bigger than him. But we do have to ask Aby how he feels about these action figures. Aby, which one is your favorite? Aby, which dinosaur is your favorite? Do you like the Brachiosaurus? Apatosaurus? Do you like the T-Rex? More interested in the sticker. Well, honestly, you did a good job, Aby. I'm proud of you. No surprise there. Actually, I am surprised. I thought he'd be very afraid of them because he is afraid of everything. We did it! That's our show. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you like what you see, please subscribe. Dinosaurs don't grow on trees. They live on trees. Some of them. But yeah, please subscribe. Please hit the old like button. If you are independently wealthy, please consider subscribing to my Patreon. My Apatosaurus, Apatosaurus. Please consider donating to my Patreon. See my social media bullshit. Ooh, hey. Thank you once again. I'm really, we're all having a good time here, as they say. Next time on Corzeons, we're going to have... Should I do the dubbing, or should I look it up? I'm going to do the dubbing. I'm going to look it up. I just looked it up, like an idiot. The next one is actually Beast Wars. Whoo boy! I am embarrassed. Yes, we'll be talking retro Season 1, Series 1 Beast War action figures. And then after that, Resident Evil. Oh boy, is my butt red. For lots of reasons. Okay, folks. Have a good one. Goodbye. Woo! You say your throat's been sore, hmm? Mm-hmm. Well, let's take a look, shall we? Say ah. Let's see here. Yes. Well, nothing to see there. Better check the rear end. Yes, okay, I see. Yes,